Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Animeoveranalyst here, and today I'm going to be reacting to a Hypotoria sad Tanjiro song called Sunrise. So, Hypotoria was on Rice Records' latest song, so if you want to check out my reaction to that one, I will probably forget to link it, but it'll be somewhere around here. Anyways, um, yeah, he asked me to check this out, and normally I don't really do requests anymore because of just my crazy schedule, and I have a hard time feeling motivated to do requests. But the thing that caught my interest was that it was like sad Tanjiro song, and I'm very, very attached to emotional music, more so than rap. And so I think this will be real interesting, and he said he was really proud of it, so I'll take him on his word for it. We're gonna check it out. Just gonna quickly shout out anyone. Video and thumbnail by Thunderous Links. All right, and then vocals, producing and mixing by Hypotoria. All right, let's jump into this. All right, starting off with a sad piano. Hmm.
This nightmare feels just so fucking real. Wish that I
Wow.
could heal this pain with my steel. But
Okay, that was actually really good. That was really, really cool. What I really liked here was how when he was singing, uh, he didn't stop at all. It was he to give that emotion of like just kind of despair. He was just like he's just kind of going for it and just going and going. And as he's going, he was like going down an octave, which if you followed my channel very much, I've been talking about at least a lot recently how artists, when they really, really want to display kind of these negative emotions, they go down octaves, which is always been fascinating to me. And it's things that I've been really picking up more the more I do these reactions. And so I'm kind of doing some more case studies, seeing like how artists differentiate, how they really, really tackle these negative emotions. Like, for example, McGuire generally goes upbeat while he talks about this type of stuff. And he hits a little bit juxtaposition. A lot of his music is actually a lot more depressing when you really, really listen to the lyrics. But that's for another case. So just wanted to point that out just right off the bat, talking about the uh dropping. What do you call going down an octave? Just going down an octave? I was thinking climbing up. Anyways, I actually don't know very much about music terminology. I just speak what's on my mind.
this nightmare
And I
feels
just
just so
love how he
fucking real.
just
Wish
came on
that
with
I
that.
could heal this pain with my steel. But you
That's so
are
good.
why I push through this time, make it through this night. You're the reason why
Ooh.
I fight ever onwards into the light. All this time
Okay.
you'd hide. But one day I swear you and I will watch the sunrise. I wanna sit with
I gotta say, Hypotoria's voice is really smooth. Like, that's very impressive. I've been really, really enjoying how he's really, really just singing. Like, it's not flat at all. It's just like right on point with just like all the notes he's hitting. So, really, really impressed. And, this is why I like songs usually a lot more better than rap because I feel like I can break down songs just a little bit better than I can with rap. Um, I mean, coming from him kind of a more musical background, I suppose. So really, really cool. And now it looks like he's getting into more of a rappy verse. So we'll see how that goes.
You'd hide, but one day I swear you and I will watch the sunrise. I wanna sit with you,
Hmm.
watch the light cut through the blue, with the warmth of the
Notice he
day.
went down an
Maybe
octave
time
again.
goes by,
Really
it
like that.
only proves what we're fighting for is worth every pain endured. I was never really sure there'd be a day we'd look towards. I think about the
Interesting.
life that we
Interesting. I let me hear that one more time because I'm on the fence with the backup vocals. And this has always been my personal opinion is that a lot of the times backup vocals are unnecessary. And that's just always been my personal opinion. We'll see. Let me
pain
hear that again.
endured. I was never really sure there'd be a day we'd look towards. I think about
The way he
the
dropped an
life
octave there
that
was
we
really that was like
had. It hurts me
bass.
so deep, that is
What
that.
his
Either
range is
way,
actually
we're
really
not
quite nuts.
turning back. Under this pressure, I can't crack. This nightmare feels just so fucking real. Wish that I could heal this pain with my steel. But you are why I push through this time. Make it through this night. You're the reason why I fight ever onwards into the light. All this
Wow, this dude's range while he's trying to go into this kind of a false falsetto. It's almost a falsetto. I'm not sure if it's quite there, but I like that.
It doesn't matter what we
I really, really like that. Um, it's almost like a little bit of a hush there, where it's like he's almost trying to hit it, but he's just not quite getting there. It's like almost to the point where his voice is trying to crack, which is kind of the point of the song. He's really trying to get that sorrowful emotion out, which I appreciate. So, um, yeah, that's just real interesting. Just listening to his range, it's really really cool. And so, might have to check out more of his stuff. Not going to lie, if it shows this kind of capable range, it just fascinates me.
where you and I will watch the sunrise. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter what we face or what it takes. I'll put my fucking life at stake. It's my
Okay.
mistake. The reason that they died, it's made me cry and shake until this pressure tries to break me apart inside.
Mhm.
But I didn't know why. Was it time that they died? Feel so empty inside. God, I tried to rely on myself, and yet I find myself always looking up at the night sky. But then I think about what this
Okay.
has done to you.
So I can obviously kind of tell that rapping isn't his strongest suit. Now, I say that with a caveat on he's rapping a whole lot better than I ever could, or like rapping better than a lot of people who claim to be rappers. Not gonna lie, like he's doing a pretty decent job. Um, just things that I've noticed a little bit is it's almost like he's trying to do a punchline and just not quite hitting that.
It doesn't matter what we face or what it takes. I'll put my fucking life at stake. It's my
Okay.
mistake. The reason that they died, it's made me cry and shake until this pressure tries to break me apart.
Yeah. So I actually think he needs to give like words like apart there a little bit more oomph. Um because that's kind of like the punchline that he's really going for. So I think he elongated, like he went apart. I think it should just be apart and then just like truncated there at the end. Let me hear that one more
Life
time.
at stake, it's my mistake. The reason that they died, it's made me cry and shake until this pressure tries to break me apart inside, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I think if he wants until this pressure tried to break me apart. Kind of something along that line. Putting that kind of forceful stop there at the end really kind of delivers more of that kind of anger sorrow. He's playing along with this kind of he's trying to play along with different levels of sadness, basically. And here, it's kind of more of that angry frustration part. And when you're angry, you tend to truncate words. And so I'm thinking like it would be a whole lot better. Now I'm saying he could do it better than me because you just heard me try to do it and it was bad. But um something along the lines where like he's got this steady flow where it's pretty crisp, and then if he just truncates that end, I think that would just deliver the meaning so much more.
It's made me cry and shake until this pressure tries to break me apart inside, but
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it
Was the
just
time
done.
that they died feel so empty inside? God, I
Yep.
tried to rely on myself, and yet I find myself always looking up at the night sky. But then I think about what this
Yeah,
has done to
yeah.
you, and no wonder
That
all the time
elongating
you
there
felt
at
it
the
has to.
end,
You
I
got a
think,
hunger you suppress, I got a
isn't
hunger for my
necessary.
quest, and I know we'll continue onwards on this path till we can rest.
Okay.
I know that
You
doesn't
see,
stop
like
me
that,
wishing things were
rest.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that our lives could continue, good damn I miss them. I
Okay.
just wanna hold them all in my arms again. Sometimes I wish that I died with them instead. This nightmare.
Yeah, I think definitely like he's got pretty much the flow part down. Like his flows are pretty decent. I'm going more being nitpicky with emphasis on word choice. Or and I think listening to Zach B especially, like learn from Zach's style of rapping because he's very particular on what words he emphasizes. And I think that would play into a key role here with this rap as well. Because you got pretty much like the pausing down, you got the flow pretty good. It's just more with emphasizing what words or specific words to really get the point home.
Feels just so fucking real. Wish that I could
Kind of like how
heal
he's
this pain
singing here, and I'm
with
just talking to
steel.
Hypotoria at
But
this
you
point because he
are
asked me to
why
do
I
this.
push through
Um,
this time, make it through this night. You're the reason why.
You see, like when you're singing there, and even with Thunderous Lynx's text here, he enlarges specific words because that's the words you put emphasis on. So I'm saying like something along the lines when you're rapping, kind of do the same thing. Put some more emphasis on specific words to really make them stand out more. So that's just kind of the idea that I'm going along with right now because that's just what sounds better in my mind. Now, all that being said, I'm practically being nitpicky right now because I'm seeing little bits and pieces of this song that I'm like, hey, it could be improved if this got tweaked a little bit. Overall, this is a solid song. I'm actually going to add it to my Nerdcore playlist after this because I really like just the structure of this song completely.
I fight ever onwards into the light. All this time you'd hide, but one day I swear you and I will watch the sunrise.
And yeah, I definitely, with my personal opinion, wouldn't use so much backup vocals, but that's just something that I'm constantly saying. And that's, like I said, personal preference. Because it's your voice is just really nice and beautiful. Like almost the backup vocals took away from that just a little bit. And at least with this type of song, like with this type of emotional song, you pretty much only want the just either one set of vocals or a couple sets really well mixed into each other to the point where it sounds like one, because you're really trying to deliver more of an emotion than anything. So those are just my 2 cents. I'm definitely gonna like and subscribe because that is super hype. And I can't wait to see what more stuff you come out. I'm definitely going to check out some more stuff at some point. Just leave a good old comment saying thanks for recommending this to me. Can't wait to check out more stuff. Alright. So, with all that being said, this turned out to be a 15-minute reaction, which is kind of insane. Didn't expect that, but it is what it is. And all that being said, I'm the Anime Overanalyst, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.